So I am Nick Miller. I am the Business Development and Marketing Manager here at Automation Solutions, Inc. So ASI, what we do, typically a lead comes in. It's either through a marketing effort or it's even a phone call coming into us because they hear about us word of mouth. And what happens is we qualify that customer, and then we'll make a determination of the direction to head in for the automation that achieves what they're looking for, right? Their end goal. Sometimes that's robotic solutions. Sometimes it's retrofitting existing equipment that they have. Sometimes it's concepting something from scratch. So what ASI offers is when we come in and we help design this and concept it from the ground up, they get to see it in 3D space before it's ever a reality on the floor. So what it allows the customer to do is understand floor space constraints. We can modify it to fit where they need. Sometimes it's production. They don't understand fully what the end of arm tool is going to look like, how the robots are going to move through the cycle process, and our 3D renders and our ability to do that, it paints a full picture for the customer and helps them make an informed decision. We don't do the simple turnkey. We are custom engineered solution integrators, and that's what we do. We solve problems, we overcome hurdles, and we help the customer maximize their ROI, right? Increase safety and increase production. So for this one, the customer had a very manual operation. It was very hands-on, and they were producing about 1,200 of these per day. So after the system went in, just with running one press right now, they have more than doubled their production from 1,200 to 3,000 per day.
My name is Mitch Witcher. I'm the Controls Engineering Manager for Automation Solutions, and I've been here for about 9 years. This customer's close by. They're literally just down the hill, and they make a very heavy, cumbersome product that is just ripe for automation. It was pretty easy to say, hey, you've got these main components that we might could even reuse, or that we could rebuild something new that's automation ready. And if we tie these other components with it, essentially, you're going to take you to a point where, this one single operator is going to be able to stand back and watch, as opposed to sit here and actively move every piece by hand. Walking in, it's a very normal industrial environment. It's dirty. They make a semi-hazardous product. They have to wear respirators. This is a product you don't really want to touch with your hands very often. So not even just thinking about the safety associated with a man's not interfering with this machinery again, which is his own safety step, we're now getting hazardous product out of the operator's hands. The new automated cell is a labor reducer. They have 2 or 3 presses to make this, so they could run 2 or 3. It actually might even be 4 people that they could run on this. With our new current setup, we've essentially moved them to one automated press that 2 guys are tending. One person loads it and one person unloads it currently. This project had some issues, mostly because of how cumbersome the product was.
My name is Vaughn Eccles. I'm the Senior Controls Engineer for Automation Solutions. The largest issue surrounded the product being very malleable, which presented problems in deformation. We had to add a process to reform the end of the tube so that we could precisely place it into the dies for the press. The code leading up to that, and adding and changing, and the constant back and forth. We'd fix one problem, run into another. I finally got to the point and said, okay, we're gonna move it down the hill. There's only so much I can do with it here. So we're gonna move it to the customer, and I'm gonna figure it out. The biggest thing that made the difference was being able to have enough constant parts to continuously run the cell, which we couldn't do here in our facility. We just physically couldn't hold the inventory that we would need in order to flush out the bugs. The customer had expected it to take at least a month to get into production. It was ready and running production in 2 weeks. Seeing a project go from start to finish and actually getting to that finish line and knowing all the hard work that's been put into it, it's very satisfying to see it actually happen. We've had a lot of really good, successful projects. And we've had a lot of really happy customers.